why do men then actually fail with that? So if they bring something to the table, be it like, for example, money, why do most men then fail with that? For example, rich entrepreneurs.
Well, it's how you use your money to
Mm,
build or show a lifestyle around you that allows you to do that. So when we say use your money wisely, we mean that you have to create a setup around you that is attractive to other women. That does not mean you have to pay money to them directly. For example, the guys who charter yachts and then bring women on yachts is because it's like less transactional.
Yeah.
It's transactional in a different way. It's like you're not paying women money directly because that's like, okay, she relates it to directly. But if you are, let's say you have a nice house, you have a nice car, right? Things like that, or you have like, or you know, people like what we teach on this channel is like how you can meet people who have access to those things and how you can leverage that. So that's what you need to do. And if you just use money, then you will not be able to learn skills which are important, like getting
Yeah.
gaming girls. Like you will be a target for women who are looking for those kind of men. So the more money you make, the more of a target you become for women who are looking specifically for money. And that's what we want to avoid.
We all know the woman who's just beautiful, who everyone wants because of her looks, but in the end, she just gets ditched or just passed around. So, why is that?
Attraction is very important thing, right? Let's say it's 90% of there, but 10% is still the other qualities to keep a woman.
Yeah.
It's different than like, for example, right? For short term and long term mating, men look at different things. Like for short term, looks, availability, and she has no diseases
Yeah.
play a very important role. But for long term, you know how nurturing she is, if she's loyal, if she's smart, if she's intelligent, if she's able to make her laugh, right? If she's has this nurturing nature, that's more of long term characteristics. So that's why women also struggle with that because they only focus on one thing for a very long time, and then some of them are like literally bimbos. So and then they struggle with the guys, and like for example, guys will usually don't tell women that you know they need to work on certain areas of life because like if you tell this woman, her ego will be hit and then she will not like sleep with you. So just guys don't really tell women certain things, so they just get passed around and like trying to figure out like what did I do wrong,
Yeah.
because men also want to close the deal, but at the same time they don't care about for example how it proceeds further.
Yeah, so a very beautiful woman is basically a male millionaire because she has so much value.
Celebrity, I would say.
Yeah, or
Celebrity, fame, I would say fame.
Yeah. So I know that there's one very good example in our circle, just this one girl who modeled for Playboy multiple times as well. I heard stories, and I talked to her about dating a little bit too. She struggled to keep men around. She gets approached by tons and tons of men, but I heard from other guys who just specifically say, hey, stay away from that girl. She's just a walking red flag. Yeah, and the funny thing is, most of these, or pretty much all of them, all of those Barbie dolls, have you ever seen one of them on online dating or just casually walking down the street, waiting, just sitting around, standing there, waiting to be approached?
I matched with one very very attractive model on a dating app some months ago, and then you know what? When we were about to meet up, you know what she said? She's like, actually, I'm not looking for anyone to meet.
Yeah.
I got broke up, and then I'm looking for validation that I'm still hot to be here. I'm not really looking. Yeah, that's exactly what she said. I started laughing. I'm like, that's insane. And then she's telling me, I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't worry about me. I'm good. It's so then yeah, I have seen them, but likelihood of you meeting them is very very low because you are not only competing against there's a thing on a dating app on average is like there's 4 times more men than women, right? Like let's say if there's 100 people, there will be 80 men and 20 women, and women find most men unattractive, right?
Yeah.
So 90% of women just don't fucking find attractive.